we are going to make people understand on how the skincare is connected more with our internal health. So this is how we are taking them for these 5 days. So starting from very basics, skincare is not in Ayurveda is not skin deep. Yeah, that is the punchline here, which is self-explanatory, right? So first of all, in order to understand how to take care of something, we need to understand what is it, and what does it do. So skin in general is, we know we see it. It is the first thing when we see somebody. First thing that we see is the skin. So everybody wants to be, everybody wants to look beautiful, and also it tells us, okay, how healthy they are. If the skin is beautiful, it means they are internally healthy, correct? So skin has many functions. Of course, it is a protective layer around all our internal organs, and it is how we are protecting ourselves from bacterias. Okay, so from first line of defense from bacteria, virus, fungi, all of that. Second, it is also an important area for our sense organs. One of the important sense organs as per Ayurveda, which is the touch, right? It resides in our skin. So whether it is a pain, hot, cold, pressure, whatever we perceive through touch is because of the skin. And of course, then there is production of vitamin D, which happens in the skin. So these are some very important functions. So if the skin is not taken care of, you can have problems in any of these. Yeah. Then we go into, okay, when does it form? How does it form? Little bit of history of how is the skin formed makes us understand why we should actually take care of it from the beginning itself, right? So skin, if we understand the formation in the fetus itself, it starts around 3 months. The skin starts forming in the fetus. And in Ayurveda, there is a beautiful explanation. Ayurveda was very simple because it was so many thousand years ago. It gave such beautiful similes so that everybody can understand certain things. So everybody has boiled milk at some point of time. If not, you can try it now. Yeah. So when you boil milk and you cool it down, you will see a thin layer of cream that sets on top. So that is somehow how the skin is formed when the processing, the metabolism of the bodily tissues happens within the body. The topmost layer, which comes on the superficial level, is the skin. Yeah. So this is how we understand that there is connection of the blood. So it is technically, you can say it has cream of blood instead of cream of milk. Correct. So now you understand, oh, so unless the metabolism of blood and also the muscles that is proper, you cannot have a proper cream. Yeah. So if you look into this skin, many of you, if you have some science background, biology, maybe you have had an opportunity to see this. Yeah. So we have different layers of the skin. There are so many structures in this thin layer of skin that we see. Yeah. So in Ayurveda, 5,000 years ago itself, it was, I'm not going to details, just so you know that so much of explanation is there in Ayurveda with exact calculation. Modern science tells, okay, there is epidermis, there is dermis and hypodermis, and which has these certain different layers. Ayurveda already said that the exact calculation 5,000 years ago without any modern technology, microscopes and all. Yeah. So understanding this, we see, oh, there is hair follicle, there are some muscle, there are some sweat glands and sebum glands, so many things which make the function of the skin proper or improper. So if there is any problem with this sebaceous glands here, sweat glands, or this, you can have problems, excess secretion, dryness, or acne or whatever. So this is why it is important to take care. Yeah. So once we understood that the skin formation depends a lot on the metabolism internally, especially affecting the blood. Yeah. So how does the blood chemistry change? So in our body, first of all, the digestion affects our blood chemistry. Yeah. So when we eat something, it gets digested. You eat an apple, it goes into the stomach, it digests. Yeah. So if the digestion is not proper, the end product will also not be proper. Yeah. So then again, the nutrient which is going into the blood is not very healthy. So that can create problems in the blood. Then the toxins which are formed here, they are going into the liver, which has to process it. So if liver is not functioning properly, will it process the toxins out of the body? No. Again, there is more accumulation of toxins in the blood. Then third level is the toxins which the liver takes out has to be excreted out through the urine. So if kidney function is not good also, you might have troubles with your blood chemistry not being very good. So in all these three situations, you will see there will be problems in your skin. And you will have seen people, people who don't have even simple things. If you don't go to toilet every day, as in you have constipation, you will see some spots coming up, some acne coming up, or some blemishes. Yeah, it's so simple. Yeah. So simple things: digestion, liver, taking care of your liver, and your kidney, whether your urine is getting cleared properly or not, are the very basics of maintaining proper health of your skin. Okay. So we see some common problems. So there are, in Ayurveda, there is distinction between the diseases of the skin. One is the minor diseases, Kshudra Kushta, they are called. Minor, these are the minor problems. It doesn't cause much problem in your day-to-day life. Yeah, of course, apart from a little bit of, change in your confidence, but it doesn't cause much problem. So certain things like these liver spots, they are called, certain dark spots, you can have them in your hands, you can have them in your face. Yeah. So, and then next is your other very common problems like acne, then dermatitis, then rosacea, eczema. All of these problems are in Ayurveda considered in the Shudra, means minor skin problems. That means when we go back to this layers of the skin, so they are mostly getting affected on the top, either of the top five layers. It is not very deep. Okay, so that is why if we take care of our food lifestyle that we see in the coming days, it is very easy to get rid of these problems. Not once for all. It's not that you just apply something out on the outside. If you maintain these protocols, you can easily get rid of them. And then the second category is Mahakushta, means they are bigger skin diseases. So we have heard of diseases like psoriasis, right? Psoriasis and vitiligo and all those are much deep seated. Even in the skin, they are from a deeper level of the skin, and they are more chronic, and they need further more deeper interventions, for which it is obviously advised to have personal consultation, right? So this much is clear, right? It is not too much. Okay. So I went very fast right now, yeah, just for the purpose of this meeting. And so after explaining, so I will be explaining, this picture is not coming, I don't know why. Anyway, I will put it again. So I will be explaining a little bit about all these diseases, no? Liver spots, acne, rosacea, dermatitis, little bit in more detail, what happens and how do you